Welcome to Future Aspirants. Today we will discuss the daily current affairs of 3rd August 2021. Let's start. Indian Bank has entered into a memorandum of understanding with the Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, an initiative of the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, for extending exclusive credit facilities to startups and MSMEs. The bank will extend loans of up to 50 crore rupees to the startups for their working capital requirements or purchase of any machinery and equipment. And Indian Bank headquarters is Chennai and CEO is Padmaja Chunduru. Next one. Union Minister for Science and Technology Jitendra Singh has released Biotech Pride. Pride, full form of Pride, is promotion of research and innovation through data exchange guidelines. The Biotech Pride guidelines have been developed by the Department of Biotechnology. These guidelines will be implemented through the Indian Biological Data Center. And the Union Minister of Science and Technology is Jitendra Singh. Next one. RBI, Reserve Bank of India, has imposed a penalty of rupees 50.35 lakh crore on Janlakshmi Cooperative Bank, Nashik, for non-compliance with the directions issued by RBI on the placement of deposits with other banks by primary urban cooperative banks and membership of credit information companies. RBI headquarters is Mumbai. Next one. Bavalgiri, Italian luxury brand Bavalgiri has appointed actor Priyanka Chopra Jonas as global brand ambassador. She will support the Roman High Jewelry House in amplifying the brand around the world, with a particular focus on themes of women empowerment, diversity, and inclusion. Next one. The Chief of Myanmar Military, Senior General Min Aung Hlaing, has taken over as the interim Prime Minister of the country. And the Myanmar capital is Naypyidaw and Myanmar currency is Kyat. Operation Blue Freedom. The Government of India has accorded sanctions to Team CLA to lead a team of people with disabilities to scale Sichuan Glacier. It will be a new world record for the largest team of people with disabilities. This expedition is being undertaken as a part of Operation Blue Freedom. Next one. Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar has become the first Indian city to achieve 100% COVID vaccination. The Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation (BMC) had launched a massive vaccination drive against COVID-19. The milestone is credited to the Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation, running 55 centers at all times for vaccines. And Chief Minister of Odisha is Naveen Patnaik and Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Italy's Layman Markel Jacobs wins Olympic gold in the men's 100 meters, breaking retired Jamaican star Usain Bolt. In the women's category, Elaine Thompson Hera led a Jamaican sweep in the women's 100 meters at the Tokyo Summer Games. Next one. Germany's Alexander Zverev beats Russian Karen Khachanov to win the men's single gold at the Tokyo Olympics. He became the first German man to win single Olympic gold. Next one. HDFC Bank has announced the launch of an overdraft facility for small retailers known as Dukandar Overdraft Scheme. The scheme by HDFC Bank is aimed at helping shopkeepers and merchants ease their cash crunch. HDFC Bank will approve an overdraft limit from a minimum of rupees 50,000 to a maximum of rupees 10 lakh based on the statements. Headquarters of HDFC Bank is Mumbai, Maharashtra, and CEO is Shashidhar Jagdishan. The tagline of HDFC Bank is "We understand your world." Next one. The ISRO NASA joint mission NISR satellite NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar satellite aimed at making global measurement of land surface changes using advanced radar imaging is proposed to be launched in the early 2023. It is a dual band, means L band and S band. NASA is developing L band SAR and associated systems while ISRO is developing S band. And NASA ISRO chairman is K. Sivan. ISRO headquarters is Bengaluru, Karnataka. And NASA administrator is Bill Nelson. Headquarters of NASA is Washington, D.C., United States. Next one. Nikol Pashinyan has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of Armenia by President Armen Sargsyan. Armenia capital is Yerevan and currency is Armenian dram. Next one. India's largest lender bank, State Bank of India, has launched a new and enhanced security feature for its YONO and YONOLite apps called SIM binding to protect customers from various digital frauds. Under the new SIM binding feature, the YONO and YONOLite apps will work only on those devices which have SIM of mobile numbers registered with the bank. The main aim of the new version of the platform is to provide enhanced security to customers and help them with a convenient and safe online banking experience. SBI chairperson is Dinesh Kumar Kara and headquarters is Mumbai. SBI founded on 1st July 1955. Thank you.